you feeling okay? You look kind of tired. Are you sick? Wow, your skin looks great today. These are all things that have been said to me this week, and all of them I think were meant genuinely. Now, whenever these things are shared with you genuinely, what are you supposed to do? This has been a week, people. This has been a week, and I look amazing, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is a bag of my skincare products. You might be wondering, Jesse, why is this in a bag like this that's blurred out on screen because you're terrified to show people the contents, and the context surrounding the items in this bag? I'll tell you why. I have standards for myself. Sometimes we don't always meet the standards we set for ourselves. So it's very important for us as individuals to maintain a keen eye as we arrive at our goals or whenever we fall short of our goals. Now, I have a lot of different skincare products in this bag, and you might be wondering, Jesse, what does your previous sentiment have to do with skincare? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm not always the most proud of myself whenever I take this bag places in my Kate Spade bag. However, this bag is very efficient and it's full of products that help me look very high maintenance, which I'm not really a girl on the go, but when I am on the go, I like to have my stuff ready to go. So that's why we have the bag. Now, I also, because I don't have a lot of counter space in my bathroom, will use this bag to hide all my skincare when guests come over. So it's efficient, it's not very pretty, and I would say sometimes perhaps if you don't change your bag, it's not the most sanitary, but I care about sanitization. I do. This is the Pixie toner. I love this Pixie toner. Since 1999, people, I didn't know that. However, I use different versions of this. I'm currently using the Clarity Tonic. This stuff is magic, truly. It has helped my skin so much. Not just this one specifically, not just this one. But if I could recommend something to you, and not necessarily Pixie, though I do love Pixie, and I would die for Pixie. They're expensive, but rightfully so. You guys need to get on a toner. Allegedly, it levels the pH of your skin. I like to get a lot on my hands and spill it all over the place. Don't forget your neck, and if you have extra, rub it on your arms and hands. Your skin is your largest organ. I would recommend everyone to be on a toner, but I'm not a dermatologist. Before I move on too far in the video, I I should tell you that yes, this is a Christmas cookie Yankee candle that I already have going. The vibes were rancid this evening, so this is clearing the energy, okay? I haven't had time to burn my sage this evening, but perhaps in another video. I don't always do skincare in the same order. I don't know if that's controversial, brave, sad. Either way, diet pills and depression, because I am going in with something else that I actually really love. Sometimes I pick up skincare because I'm like, let's try it. No, this is not that product. This is this Shea Moisture Brighter Days Head Night Cream. Now, I don't think they sell this on Shea Moisture anymore because I looked for it and maybe they bring it back, but I don't know. I think this one might be expired. Don't care. Ordered it off of Amazon. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Because this product, I mean, it's a brightening cream. Okay, it has vitamin C in it and papaya, but it doesn't break me out and it doesn't make me get a sunburn if I go outside. And I really like it. And the ingredients list is very long and I probably can't read it, but just know that I don't care if this is killing me. I love it. And it's my favorite product that I've consistently used as far as a hydrating product, and I see a difference when I wear this in my skin. This is where I think I got the compliment this week, but who knows? Maybe it's also the insult I got. It also lasts forever. I have a very large head. I sweat a lot today. TMI, but your girl has been working out and running. Okay, I sweat. Sometimes if I'm super hydrated, I don't need very much of this, okay? Today, I'm more hydrated than normal. Never forget the lips. They need a lot of moisture as well. Normally, if I weren't in full drag, I would do my forehead as well as my ears. However, I'm not doing that for you today. That costs extra. Now, clean up and put your lids back on. Am I the only girl who forgets to close her lipstick or perhaps leaves an eyeshadow palette open? Sometimes I do, okay? I'm trying to get better at it. Don't get me started on closing the kitchen cabinets, okay? I'm a reformed citizen. This is one of the Olay eye creams. Honestly, it's the Olay Ultimate. Olay Ultimate. This is one of those products that I just picked up randomly, and I've been using it. It also doesn't break me out, but I like to use it and concentrate it on my eyes. I just take a little bit on the tip of my finger, and I go under, and I go over, and I always make sure to get the centers, and I try to go out to where my smile lines would be. If I had any, I take what's left, and I put it on my lips. What else do I have in the bag? This product I cannot market to you as a very loud car drives by my studio window. This product is probably not good for me because it came from the dermatologist. However, when I have a breakout and my face mask, which is a secret of mine, I will tell you about in another video if you're interested. if those aren't working for my acne. This, which does have alcohol in it, I know, don't yell at me, I'm aware. Sometimes this is the only thing that helps. Today, I may or may not have a blemish. I know, devastating. However, 2 drops of this right before bed, pat pat. What blemish? And if you're prone to blemishes, I highly recommend going to a well-rated dermatologist. Because I've had some bad experiences at the dermatologist. Lastly, one of my siblings gave me this cream. Now, it's a triple repair moisturizer by Equate Beauty. Now, I don't know if this is actually good for you. I didn't research it. I didn't buy it, but I figured it can't be worse than a hand lotion that has perfume in it because it's for your face. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. I'm usually wrong. Just ask all of my exes. Okay, I don't use this on my face. I use it on my hands and arms. How bad could it be? A little bit goes a long way. I really need to get some nails because my nails right now just got cut down to the nubs. I just wish Daddy would understand how important it is to have nails on all the time. But guess what? Here we are. Maybe Daddy will buy me some soon. Could you imagine? The taps would be so good. I don't have a daddy. They all wish. That's why we do skincare now. As you can see, this bag has some more products in it, and I throw products in it all the time. Before we go, I don't have a magical lip product. I'm still in the market for that. However, my holy grail that I've used since birth is Carmex. I don't want to take it out of the bag. So I'm going to use my Burt's Bees, which I also really like, but I always try to hydrate my lips extra well before bed. I'm not exactly going to bed right now. I'm on camera, so I'll put the Carmex on later, but for now, we're going to do some Burt's Bees with vitamin E and peppermint. And if you're going to kiss a man goodnight, I don't care if he's your boyfriend, your brother, your best friend, put this on. Once it's warmed up, you really don't have to work for it. I do love anti-aging serums and anti-aging creams. However, I'm not going to pretend like I was going to put one of those on tonight because sometimes those break me out. So, I know, I'm always trying to anti-age. However, my skin can't always take it because my skin isn't always my friend. So, I'll have to show you guys what products I love and the ones I'm loving at a later date. As you can see, the Vixen looks absolutely gorgeous. If you guys would like to see more of the contents of my travel bags for when I go to things like sleepovers with friends and hangout sessions, that are overnight, let me know, and I will tell you what I wear at other times of the day. This bag is magical because I change all kinds of things that come in and out of it. The bag. Thank you for watching. What's your dream ASMR video?